Hi everybody, welcome to Dandelion Cottage. Today I wanted to show you how I store my dies, my thinlits and framelits and all those very expensive and very useful things that we invest in and we don't want to lose because they're so tiny and they could easily fall into the garbage or on the floor and never be seen again. So I really think it is a good investment to get a couple of things. So let me show you what I have here. Here are some examples of some framelits. So I have my layering circles, okay, and you see I have them on this magnetic card, and I have the name of the dies labeled here and the amount of how many are supposed to be on the card. That way every time I put them away I can always count to be sure that everything is there. So these are just some of my sort of generic shape dies. So I've got the layering circles, the layering circles scalloped, ovals, scalloped, the nested labels, rectangle stitched, and so forth, okay? So these, and you can see that there's two different sizes, and I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. But these I keep in a bin, and it's a refrigerator bin. You can find all the links on my website. So if you go to Dandelion Cottage Design and you go to the shop page and scroll down to the bottom, you'll find links to Amazon and other places where you can get these things. And you can find the exact measured item, because if you don't get the exact one, you're going to be in trouble. So check that out. So anyway, these things I keep in those bins that you're going to find on there. Also, for the dies that are very specific to the stamp sets that I use, I will oftentimes put them together in the same case. So these smaller cards, magnetic cards, fit nicely in the case, and what I'll do is I'll have, if it's a rubber stamp, I leave, this is stuck down here because I've removed the backing. So this stays in place, and that way if I take out a stamp, I know that I'm missing something. I can put it right back in there. And I'm careful when I store these dies in here to put the smooth backing against the stamps, because I don't want this raised cutting edge to be digging into the stamps and creating a bad impression. Okay, so that's important. So let me show you how I do this. This is where I get my magnetic cards from, Stamp and Storage, and they are an affiliate link on my website, also on the shop page. And if you visit their website, I think you're going to be amazed by the amount of storage systems that they have that are custom designed just to fit our Stampin' Up! Products. So check them out. They're not cheap, but they're excellent, and I would rather have excellent than cheap. So the two different sizes of the magnetic cards that I use are the 6x7s for the oversized collections, and more often I'll use the 5x7s, but I keep both on hand. And they come packaged like this, and they're all kind of layered in here with these protective sheets to keep everything nice. Okay? And what I like to do is I take my Dymo label maker and I just type in, oh, let me just erase what's in there already. So there we go. So I just type in the name of the die and how many, and then you hit print, and out comes a beautiful little label, like so. Okay, and this has, you just peel away the backing and it's sticky. So this is the Dymo 160. Okay, this is a nice one. You'll find this link also on the shop page at dandelioncottage.com. And oh, and the width of the tape comes in various sizes. This particular one that I like is 3/8 of an inch. I like it because it's big enough that I don't have to struggle to read what it says. So here I have a couple of labels already printed. So this is the In the Tropics dies, and there's 13 of them. So I just open up the package carefully. Now I save all of this package, I store it away, and the reason I do that is because the resale value on these the dies, the stamps, and other items is really high. And while I'm not really interested in reselling these things at the moment, someday I may want to, and if I have the original packaging, it's just going to make it that much nicer. So here are the In the Tropic dies. So I just take my label, like so, if I can grab it. Come on, you. Okay, and I like to put it in the upper left-hand corner, like so. And then I just kind of bend the card a little bit and just peel the dies, being careful not to bend them. There's a lot of dies in this set, so I may want to, I may have a little bit of an issue fitting them all on here. Let's just move this over a little bit. This is the genius part, trying to figure out how these engineering geniuses design these things so that they all fit. Okay. Okay. So you get the idea here. All right. And then what I do is I take these things and I file them into the storage bins, and I'll file them alphabetically. And that way, if any of these little tiny dies happen to fall off the magnetic plate for some reason, they get caught down in the bottom of the storage bin. And I have found things from time to time in there when I've gone looking for them. So that's my tip for today. I'll show you one more, since I have it here. Here's my Special Someone stamps. These are the photopolymer. And, oh my gosh, there's 17 dies in here. Let me see what, oh, they're tiny. Okay. So here I would take this great big long one and just put it down at the bottom. add my label, and then continue on with the process, and then I would store it right in my case. Okay, so I hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions about any of these products, just send me an email or put a comment below. I'd be happy to get back to you. I've been using them now for several years, and I'm very, very happy with them. So I really recommend that you check them out. So have a great day. Be creative. Stay well, and I'll see you soon. All for now. Bye.